The late adopter live stream. Welcome to the live stream. It's dumping hard. The question is how far we're gonna dump. So we're gonna chill and relax, you know, until people join the chat, and when people join the chat, we're gonna see what's happening. It's a live stream, so it's probably gonna be like 1 hour long video or something like that, but you know, we'll see what's happening. We'll look at all the support lines, all the resistance lines, and see, you know, where we end at the end. The central plan says no. Why no? Why no? I thought you wanted to see. I thought you want to see. Let's go see 5-minute chart up here. Ooh, is this the recovery already happening on the charts? As soon as I stop streaming, bam, right to the moon again. Wrong adopter, I'm so tired. Yeah, it can hit us, you know, pretty hard. The central plays Birgit, Matus, Sam, Captain, yay, TLA, he's here, TLA tribe, Thibaut, X-Rays, Marcus. Yes, I wanted, but I bought already yesterday. Oh yes, you were good at you know, to wait for the dump. Now you finally got your dump, so you know that is that. 35 will be the bottom, and it will hit it. It will hit it February 19th. You're pretty confident in the date, so I'm hoping. I don't know if I'm hoping you're right or not. It's, you know, 19 is like 20, like 1 month away. So you know, you say that, you know, we are gonna hit 35k. 35k is only down here, man, only down here. So it's saying you're gonna hit 35k. You know, you think we're gonna go like this, you know, for 1 month's time? I don't know, man. I don't know. This goes too fast. Markets love to distribute the pain. Yes, BTC pump to 60 tomorrow. Huffy is in the chat. Huffy always thinks we're gonna pump to 60 tomorrow, so we're gonna see how that actually plays out. Let me just do a quickie thing over here, and you know, you go to the YouTube, and you know, go to this button up here and click that. Click this over here, copy that, then turn off that, then go over here, and then I need to click this thing down here, and then press there, over here, so they can see that, and I can put that over there and pin that as well. And as well, what we're gonna do more? What more can we do? We can go over here, and we can go to Twitter, and on Twitter we can say join now live. There we go. Now everybody knows, everybody is you know, informed, well, and happy that we are, you know, having live stream right now. Text and stuff. I missed you and our tribe. I missed you too, but you know, lately, you know, I can notice, you know, on myself, I'm not seeing it on my channel, you know, Bitcoin and crypto become so, in bear market, it's so boring. There is no hype. Like, all the good news just keeps on dumping. So like, what's the deal with the good news if you're just gonna continue dumping, right? So you know, it is kind of bad. Russian bad news, and Fed 25th of the month. Now I just think, you know, it's general, you know, market crash. You know, everything is crashing. WTF is happening. Yeah, we are going down, guys. We're going down. We're gonna see how far down we can go. Did not sell when I had the chance. Yeah, a lot of us did not sell when we had the chance. Stuff happens. How was the movie? Yeah, the movie was good. We were watching the Red Herring, I think, heading with or Ryan Reynolds or something like that. It was pretty good. Like the movie. The movie was fine. So hi Richard H, 4 months member. How you doing? Thumbs up, guys. Yeah, thumbs up. The late bus driver is here as well. So all the good guys here. Ron is here, Captain is here, the central plan, Chaco Ban, my dear friend Magnus. Yeah, Chaco Ban always says we're going to 10k. We know we're going to 10k, but you know, it's gonna take time. I cannot make a video every single day it's talking about 10k, man. It's just not gonna happen, you know. But you know, we're gonna see. Don't panic. Yeah, don't panic, guys. Don't panic. So yeah, this 5-minute chart already recovering up a bit. Maybe we should change the this arrow to something like not red, you know, maybe something like that. That's gonna be nice. So guys, I get it. You want to know what's happening on the charts. You want to see what's happening, right? The Wally is here as well. You want to see what's happening. So we are dumping pretty much, and I know a lot of you guys have been watching Crypto as well, so everybody knows about the triangle, right? The triangle, not the triangle, the falling wedge. So I think this is hoping for most people right now. This is hoping for most people right now that we are in some kind of falling wedge. Our lifetime, yeah. Batch guitar, nice that you could join us. So everybody's watching this falling wedge, but guys, this falling wedge is kind of bad. It's kind of, what are you gonna say? But you know, when you got this falling wedge that's really long, goes into the eternity, it's kind of not a falling wedge, you know. It's kind of not, but you know, we take what we get, and we get this, so you know, we take the falling wedge. Luckily for us, you know, we are hitting some kind of lows down here at 37,000. We are even breaking my support levels. I'm gonna show you my support levels. Just sold some of my Matic and FTM at a profit, all other coins at loss. At least you are profiting something, you know. There are a lot of people are doing pretty bad. Black Friday sales, I don't know if it's Black Friday. Is it Black Friday? I mean, we've been having sales, you know, for how long now? Since 10th of November. PLN 15 from Thomas Sipowski. Thanks, man. Thanks for 15 bucks. I appreciate it. I love the money. That's going to my beer jar. It's time to get your boxes and move under a local bridge. Yeah, that might be the case for some people. I don't know. So let's see what's happening here, guys. So what you're gonna see first you're gonna see Sputnik. I missed you as well. I missed everybody. I haven't been doing live streams for a long time, so you know, it's time to, you know, to do nice live stream. Over here you can see here that we broke the very important support level of 43,000, and as soon as we brought this, I was saying it's really critical to get back above that. But you know, we did not get above the support, and you know, I said maybe, just maybe, we can on the next candle get above that. Could not do that. Right back down again. So this level at 43k got smashed. You know, the support got smashed. We failed to get back above the support, and we continue on downside. Now on this move towards downside, there are two very important levels down here. I drew those levels something like this, and you can see here that we are still in the ballpark of these levels. This on the weekly time frame, but you can see it on the daily time frame that we are crashing through both of these levels. These are 39,000 and 38,000 right now. So we're gonna see if this actually, you know, can pull back above these levels. This is still not over yet. It's still not daily closed yet. So we're gonna see how much this can actually pull on the downside. But you'll see down here that we went almost to the support line down here, bounced a little bit back to the 10 moving average, could not even get above 10 moving, it's right down below the support. So it's already showing some bad signs. Let's see how this looks on the daily time frame. Sorry, 4-hourly time frame. Managed to get above this 39 support and then right back down again. Unfortunately, it does look terrible, and that does look terrible. So we got this falling wedge that we are hoping it's gonna hold. We got this support, you know, that's some kind of support. It's already getting broken, but you know, as long as, you know, we are breaking it without the close, it's not technically broken. So you know, there's still hoping that it's gonna keep us above the support eventually, right? We still got something like 11 hours left for the daily close, so it's still not over yet. Now the big question is like, okay, let's say, guys, let's say we cross below 38,000. How much further down can we go? And we've been saying for a long time, this needs some kind of a move towards the upside, and the way I see it, it's not this line actually, it's actually a little bit worse line. It's actually something like this up here. And I'm looking at this line, guys. You can see that this line is something like around 44k, something like that. Until we are above the 44k, like nothing's gonna happen. This is still, I mean, we can go sideways right now until like February and then dump again towards the downside, because you know, the trend line needs to be broken eventually. Right now the trend line is not being broken yet. Now this the reason this line is nice is because it is, you know, exactly where the 20 moving average is, so there is something there as well, right? So we like that. Now where are the support levels below 38 and 39,000? And guys, these support levels are a little bit lower, and I'm gonna show you all the support levels. What you're gonna see right now, it's kind of bad. I mean, there are support levels, but every time you cross one of these support levels, the dump towards downside is like several thousand more towards downside. So what I'm going to show you right now is the next levels on the downside down here. And you already see right now that we got something here at 34,000 and down here at 31, 30, the 32 to 31,000. These are some important levels, and if you pop the moving averages, you also see that this 100 moving average can give us some kind of support. On the daily time frame, we don't have anything there. Where is it? On the monthly time frame, we got a 20 moving average up here that might give us support. Also the monthly low down here, and you'll see right now that these are all of the supports that we have right now before we actually dump on the downside. So if you look at it over this is what you got, guys. This is what you got, and right now you are breaking 38 and 39,000. You're breaking 38, 39,000. If you go down, you are looking at 35, 34, 35, and if you break that, you are looking at some kind of 30. Don't mind. I mean, below 31,000, it's very, very bad. I'm gonna show you how bad is below 31,000, but it is very, very bad. Now this level 38, 39,000 is really important to hold, and we are in this, you know, some kind of falling wedge up here. But you know, I don't like the falling wedge. The support line is support line, and the resistance line is the resistance line. But it is not a falling wedge. It is just too long, too stretched out to be some kind of falling wedge. It just looks more maybe some kind of channel that I'm not aware of, or something like that, that we are dumping on the downside with, right? Something like this up here, give or take. Maybe it's some kind of channel, right? But I don't think it's a falling wedge, guys. I don't think it's a falling wedge. I mean, I think falling wedges are hoping, but you see how long the falling wedge goes, right? If it was something like this, you know, then we could say like it's some kind of falling wedge or something like that, right? But it is too long to be a falling wedge, and I think it's more like a channel than a falling wedge. But you know, we're gonna stick with the falling wedge for whatever reason. And the bottom support line is legit, guys. It is legit bottom support line right now that we are holding. But if we break this support line, I don't want to tell you guys, but if you break the support line on the downside, if you break this on the downside, it's gonna start looking terrible. I can see here how long it's gonna take. 31,000 is around 25th February down here. So if you go something like here, drop down, you know, we are gonna drop down below the line, below this last support level, all the way towards downside. Now the question is, okay, let's say, guys, let's say we drop below 31,000. What's then, guys? What then? Then the panic, that's capitulation area. That's really, really bad. You see 200 moving averages all the way down at 19,000. We got this, you know, this some kind of support down up here at 90,000. Also the top here at, you know, 90,000 previous levels. On the monthly time frame, you got nothing. You got 50 moving average all the way down here. All the way down here at 90,000. But what you're gonna see here, guys, what you're gonna see, you cannot drop below 31,000. You drop below 31,000, and you got all of this area up here. All of this area up here, that's literally nothing. It's literally empty area. Let me just pick another color, because why not? Let's pick some red color. Red is nice. It fits the criteria right now. This red color, this is the empty area. This is the dump. Okay, this is the big one. This is the capitulation. This is when everything is gonna go, you know, south. It's gonna be the biggest dump in the history of dumps. That's like 37% on the downside, because below 31,000. Just a second, guys. Just a second. Sorry guys, I had to go buy Bitcoin. No, just kidding, just kidding. The kid woke up and he came to the room, so I had to, you know, give it to mom. Give it to the mom. So guys, this is terrible. This is 40% drop towards downside if we drop below 31k levels. If we drop below 31k levels, we are looking at 20k. We are looking at 20k because there is literally empty space between 31 and 90. I don't see anything else. I don't see anything else. There is no trend lines. Maybe there is a trend line. Maybe there is some kind of trend line up here. Now this chart is quite bad. Let's do another chart for the big long-term trend lines. Do we have anything below between 31k? Let's put it up here. 31k, where is 31k? It's down up there, and 20k is all the way down here, right? 90k, something like that. Do we have any kind of trend line up here? I don't see any kind of trend line. I don't see any kind of trend line that you can draw on this. I mean, it just doesn't make sense. Doesn't make sense. Let's see down here. Is there anything like you see up here? I don't get it. Like there is nothing. There is literally nothing between these two levels up here that can give us any kind of hopium that we might, you know, get some kind of support between 31 and 19k. You know, I'm just maybe something like this up here, you know, some kind of crazy line, but I don't see it. I don't see it right now. I don't see it. I'm gonna look a little bit more into it, but right now it's empty space between 31 and 19k, guys. Empty space between 31 and 90k. But everything else looks bad. Everything else looks bad. The question is how far down we're gonna go. How far down can this drop go? Can we right now just continue dropping to 19k? And the good news is I don't think we can. I don't think we can drop down to 19k and just, you know, in one straight line. I don't know if we can even drop down to some kind of 31k. It is probable, but can we really do that? We're gonna see that. We're gonna see that. So let's see here. The thing what I'm trying to figure out right now is how far can we dump? How far can we dump before we get the bounce? How far can we dump before we get the bounce? We got some kind of indicators up here. This is the RSI. RSI is showing 25 level on the daily chart. I mean, you don't see these levels that often, guys. You don't see these levels that, I mean, technically you do see that often. So this is the first dump. Right now we are having this 25 level RSI. We had this up here in the big drop, you know, when you know, stuff was going down minus 50%. Corona dump did 25 as well. There was this you know, bottom down here before we continue to the upside as well. There was also this one up here. So, you know, we do get these kind of levels. Unfortunately, we do get these kind of levels, but they can actually be even lower. They can actually be even low, but they're quite low. They're quite low. 25 is quite low, so you know, I wouldn't short because shorting right now is quite bad as well. Like, how much are you gonna short? 15% towards downside. I don't know if you can, you know, short to the 20% to the 20k right now, but even the shorting is not an option right now. And that's actually good news for me, because if people are looking at this chart and thinking like, I cannot short, then what are they gonna do? They're gonna, either they're gonna wait or then they're gonna long it, right? Because there is no other options, because we are so far down, we are so extent on the downside that there is no other option than to long in the chart. So RSI weekly, sorry, this is daily RSI is down at 25. Unfortunately, on the weekly time frame, let's just remove this down here for a second. Weekly RSI is not. Let me go to the other chart up here. Which chart are we gonna use? Not this one. Trading view, this one. But this doesn't have a lot. I think we gotta use this one. But this one doesn't have the date. Okay, it doesn't matter. Let's see Binance chart. No, we gotta use this one. This is the longest one. Okay, let's nah. Oh man. Okay, whatever. Let's use this chart. Doesn't matter. It's okay. Now, you know what? We're gonna use this chart. We're just gonna take the number up here. Right now we are at some kind of 39.17. So 39.17. Where's 39.17? Give or take. It's down 39.30. Doesn't matter. It's a little bit more down. This is a brand new liquid coin chart, so it's 1 day you know, leggy chart. But what you're gonna see here on the weekly time frame, on the weekly RSI, that we are right now these bottoms down, guys. These bottoms down here, that's capitulation area. That's the bottom, right? That's the big kahuna up here. When we started going into that, this is this capitulation area, this capitulation, you know, bottom area right now that we are entering down here. So if we pull even a little bit more towards downside on the weekly time frame, which we can technically do that, you know, down to some kind of 31 levels or whatever, we might enter this you know, capitulation area a bit below the 40 levels, because everything, we've been saying this before, everything above like something like 40 or stuff like that, it is some kind of bottom, right? We always bounce you know, bounce from that these levels. But you know, if you go below the 40 levels on the weekly chart on the RSI, you kind of get into this capitulation area where everything is you know, everything is going south. Everything is going south. So you definitely don't want to get below the 40 RSI and stay below there, because that's capitulation area. Now that said, we got other indicators up here, guys. We got other indicators. I'm gonna show you now. The MACD up here is not that motivating, guys. It's not that it's actually terrible. I'm gonna show you what I mean by terrible. The MACD is actually looking quite bad, but you know, it's only when it looks the worst that it actually changes around and you know gets better. So if we are already going down, let's try, you know, to go down all the way and then turn around and go up, right? So you can see here, the problem with this chart up here, the problem with MACD is that this blue line is crossing the zero line, okay? This is a bad sign. Every time you cross that, now there are a couple of times where you cross that and come right back up again, like over here, but we already had the momentum going towards the upside up here when we are going sideways, but right now we are going straight down through the zero line, which is actually quite bad. And if you look at a previous time we did that, when you go below the zero line, guys, when you go below the zero line down here, you get into some kind of, you know, bear market, right? You get into some kind of bad mood, right? We can go all the way down here, back a little bit. Sorry, this chart is not full chart. Up here, this 2014, you can see here, once we crossed the zero line down here, this is just like previously, like up and then right back down again. So this part over here, I can split the chart so you can see this better over here. It is playing a little bit the same as it's playing out right now. This is the weekly chart. Let's put all of the indicators up here and remove this one so you can see this. So this is the same RSI, but you'll see that right now, what's happening right now, actually happened before. You can see this you know, move below the zero line down here, and you can see the same move below zero line down here. Then we have this move towards the upside, and then again move below the zero line. Right now we are having this second move below the zero line, and previously, this is what's that, 2014-15, right? We had a, you know, 1 year bear market after that happened over here, all the way, you know, until we came up towards the upside up here. So that was some kind of bear market. So are we entering the bear market right now? It is probable, guys. It is probable. Like we gotta call the spade for spade and say, like, this is bad. This is definitely bad. Bad move that we are getting below the zero line down here. And how this is gonna play out? Terribly hard to say. Terribly hard to say. But right now, Bitcoin is actually managing to, you know, pull back up a little bit. So let's see if we did find some kind of bottom, and then we'll take some question from the chat, see what chat is saying, what chat wants me to look at up here. Let's see up here on the daily time frame. You can see here we are pulling back above these support lines up here at 38 and 39,000, so that's good. Let's go to the small time frames, 5-minute time frame, and see that we are kind of, you know, trying to get back up again, but it is kind of slow. Let's look at the volume up here. Now the volume did pick up here on the latest dump as well. Let's go to the one daily time frame, and yeah, it is a big volume, but the volume is going to luckily towards downside. So probability that and you see here hourly also closed above the support line. Hourly also closed above support line. So technically we might have hit some kind of support, you know, local support up here. And there is also divergence up here. Let me see if there is divergence here on the RSI. I think there is definitely divergence because we dumped a lot on downside. Yeah, there is divergence up here on the hourly, so maybe it's gonna be enough, you know, to kick us up a little bit. You know, 7% on downside for Bitcoin is quite big move. So whether this is gonna, you know, gonna continue towards downside, you know, it's quite hard. You know, 7%. What's gonna do another 7%? I think it needs to chill for a little bit and then see how it actually plays out. Okay, chat, what do you say? What do you say? Do you have any questions? What do you want to know? TLA, just watch Tino Traders Reality. He's spot on these markets manipulations. I'll check him out, man. Tino Traders Reality. I think I checked that channel before. YouTube, the Traders Reality. I think I checked this guy before. Let me see. Yeah, I did. It's not my thing. It's not my thing, man. It can never always dump. It will go up. I'm sure about it. Yeah, that's the spirit, man. It can never always go up. Can you show monthly MACD? Monthly MACD is also not the most the nicest. We got we are getting the monthly bearish cross up here, but you'll see, although you know, we have had bearish crosses before, now every time you get to the bearish cross up here, like over here, you know, we went into some kind of bear market, right? But you can see here we got the bearish cross here as well. Right, bearish cross without actually going into the bear market. So, you know, just because you're getting bearish cross is not that big of a deal. The bigger deal would be if this MACD goes below the zero line, okay? That's Bitcoin dying. If you go below the zero line, that's Bitcoin dying, right? But bearish cross is bearish cross. We are a little bit up. We are losing momentum. I did an entire video on this. You can go to... if you go to the, I recently did another entire video on the monthly. If you go to the videos, there is where is it? Analyzing monthly charts. So if you go up here, right, you'll see all of these things on the monthly time frame that I've been talking about, both the monthly cross and stuff like that. So you can check it out. But yeah, I mean, bearish cross on the monthly is kind of bad, but you know, moon phase is the only indicator going up. Moons are actually, you know, moons are kind of messing with us right now. So it is the worst full moon ever in the history of the moons. So, you know, eventually it had to be wrong. So you can see here the full moon came up here, and we are dumping on downside. Now hopefully, now this, you know, this full moon is not played out entirely. You can see here it did pump us towards the upside a little bit, kind of sideways, whatever you want to call it, right? Kind of went sideways up here. So up here, you know, technically we might do something like that, you know, before it ends. So technically it will go towards the upside eventually, if it, you know, but we cannot say that it's bad full moon. I think we need to wait for the full moon to, you know, play out total, you know, entirely, and then we can say that, you know, it's bad full moon. But you know, it's too early to call it full moon yet. 20, brate moj. Pomir se sa tim. Not yet, not yet. We gotta hit 35 first, and 31, then 20. You know, so it's gonna take a little while to get to 20, but you know, we'll see. People making all their investments because of the MACD is honestly a bit stupid. Indicators that help us confirm things, but not to see the future. Don't make 10k or 100k predictions, all stupid. Yeah, it does help you, you know, with figuring out what has happened, what you know, what kind of sentiment is in the market. Matic is going down. Everything is going down. What are you talking about? Matic is only down by 6%. By the way, I saw that Luna was actually, you know, holding nicely to, towards, you know, in green today, but you know, eventually it kind of gave in and dumped down 6%. Dogecoin is actually only down 3%, believe it or not. Everything else is like down 6-7%, but Dogecoin is only down 3%. Uno is down 40%. Here we got a cover at 0.95% in green. So this is thing that's only green on my chart. No, we got DYDX also 10% up, 8.6% up. This terrible chart is up actually 9% on the upside. Those are the only two coins on my chart that are right now in green, and Dogecoin looking okay, you know, with only 3% downside. But you know, it looks bad. But you know, the problem is not Bitcoin. Bitcoin is not the problem. The problem is the markets, guys. Markets are crashing, guys. Markets are crashing without survivors. SLP is pumping. No, it's not, man. Don't say that, man. SLP is never pumping. It's down 10%, man. This is the worst thing ever. You know, we Colin is saying that this is the worst thing ever forever right now. And, it's inflationary. You know, SLP is 9% down. No hate, yeah, 9% down. But you know, the Bitcoin is not the biggest problem here. You know what the biggest problem is? The markets, guys. The markets are crashing. The markets are literally crashing without survivors, and it's not just, you know, the big indexes that are crashing. Like everything is crashing towards the downside. Everything is crashing towards the downside. You gotta look at this on the bigger time frames up here. This is Corona up. This is Dow Jones Industrial Average Index. You can see here, once we started going up, we broke the trend. We tried to get up once, we tried to get up second times. We called the top up here at 36.5, and right now we're going down. Now, as soon as, you know, it is bad already, but you know, it's gonna be really bad once you cross the 50 moving average on the weekly time frame. We are not there just yet on the Dow Jones, but it's getting really bad already. And I've seen, you know, Russian stock markets plummeting down as well. Look here, this is S&P 500. S&P 500. We called the top here at 47, but you know it made another top here at 48. But you know it's in the ballpark area. It's in the ballpark area. But you can see here getting, you know, crashing below 10 and 20 moving average, and the only time we did that is down here, right? So it's still not that bad. We still need to get back below the 50 moving average to actually confirm some kind of very bearish, very bad moments, but we are not quite there yet, right? But you know, stock markets are definitely crashing. And if you look at the index of you know, Moscow, Russia, yeah, it looks terrible. It looks terrible. This is the weekly index. You can see here ever since October last year it's been crashing towards downside. It's already down something like 30% on the downside. So they are technically in a bear market, because you know big index is 20% prolonged, 20% down prolonged over several months. It's technically a bear market. This is 12, this is already 30 months. So you know, Russia is already in the bear market, technically speaking. This is monthly time frame. It already, you know, it got some kind of support lines on the downside as well, but it is definitely crashing towards the downside, big time. You know, this 200 moving average support might actually hold it. See, this is the Corona dump here on the monthly, sorry, on the weekly time frame. On this is Moscow, this is Russia, right? So you know, the markets are crashing. The markets are crashing, and the Bitcoin is falling because Bitcoin and markets are correlated with each other. So there's that. There is that. You can see down here, Russian bear. Markets really put in real macro peaks when there is a lot of bad news and noise. Could be some more pain to come still. I think there is more pain to come. The Russian bear. Yeah, it's the Russian bear time. It's the time of the Russian bear. Go for the 1 minute chart. It's not kind of 1 minute chart moment right now. Let's see up here. You can see here, we already on the 5 minute chart we are getting rejected by the 20 moving average, which is not good thing already. You know, we managed to move a little bit towards the upside, and we are moving towards the upside up here on 5 minute chart with a losing volume. So I don't think the dump is over just yet, guys. Unfortunately, not over just yet. It is nice that we are holding this, you know, 38,000 levels on the day on hourly chart. So there is some kind of hoping. There is, you know, there is of course the divergence here on RSI as well, but you know, the divergence on RSI is just lagging indicator, so this can definitely continue going towards downside. So I'm not saying anything yet. I'm not calling any kind of bottom just now, but you know, it looks kind of bad. You know, the fact that we have no motion towards the upside is kind of bad. Help, my wife is leaving me. How can I help you with that, man? How can I help you with that, man? Buy Floki Inu. No, don't buy Floki Inu, man. Don't buy. Not on Angela Device. Hold on, I will never sell. Millionaires are made in bear markets. Yeah, that's what I say, but you know. Yeah, you know, Crypto and the Moon and Martin guy and Ivan Tech, they got they survived the 2017. They knew what was coming in 2021. Sorry, 2020. So they bought the, you know, bottom of the bear market, and you know, they did well. Buy Doge. When whales feel it should go up, we go up. Not really before that, because the most retail investors are staying on the sidelines waiting. Crypto knows to be wife changing money. Yeah, crypto is wife changing money, unfortunately, for, you know, for good or bad. Russian crash, that's what happens when you set to invade your neighbors. Yeah, I mean, but you know, it's not just gonna be Russia. I mean, it's gonna have a ripple effect all over the place, and I think everything is crashing right now. Russian government are childish as China. Crypto will recover. I'm buying the freaking dips. One day we'll all be millionaires. Johnny Stang, he's got a channel. Johnny Stang has got a channel. 449. Hi man, how you doing? Yeah, I mean, you know what's happening in politics. We won't go into that, but this will recover eventually. Now, like Chaco Ben says to me, hey man, you gotta tell your viewers we're going down to 10k. Yeah, but we are not going down to 10k right now. I cannot make a video, you know, for 3 months we're going down 10k. I mean, it doesn't make any sense, right? Can we go down 10k? Yeah. Can we get 20? Yeah. But you know, not right now. And this channel we're just looking at what's happening in Nest right now. And right now we are in a downtrend, you know. So I'm waiting to break this downtrend, guys. The only way you can break this downtrend, the only way you can stop this is breaking this line, guys. This is the line that you gotta break. Let's just turn off some of these things up here. This is the lines you gotta break. This is the line. Yeah, we can say this is the line up here, but I'm putting this line up here. You want to break this downtrend, guys, you gotta get above the line. Unfortunately, you gotta get above the line. Okay, so we got a big support up here, and I think it's probable, like everything else, that we go sideways up here. Maybe break down, maybe break up, maybe break down. I don't know what's gonna be, but only way this is gonna stop if you break this line. Any kind of other move. You can see what happened here yesterday, guys. We had a nice move towards the upside. Everybody was super happy. I was thinking, yeah, finally we're going towards the upside, and it's right down again. And that's what happens in bear markets, guys. Every kind of rally towards the upside gets crushed down like a chicken. Any kind of rally. And that's kind of definition of the bear markets. And every time you can get this sense, oh my god, we are above certain levels, we broke the trend, oh my god, this is happening, good news, bam, right down again. That's kind of definition of the bear market. That's kind of definition of bear market. Skydiving trend. Hopefully Western governments will block Russian SWIFT transaction. That may make them rethink their stance on crypto. No, they're just gonna make their own cryptocurrency, central bank cryptocurrency, whatever it's called. Johnny Stein. Aren't we in the bear area? Well, definitely right now it does look really, really bad. I mean, what is bear market? I mean, was this down here bear market? How do you define bear market? In stock market, bear market is any kind of move, 20% move down from all-time high over prolonged period of time, meaning a couple of months. So, they got bear markets all the time. So technically you can say this is some kind of bearish market, but bear market, oftentimes people say it's a bear market, when you're at bottom, down here, then it's, this is not bear market, no, it's not bear, no, okay, now it's bear market, but then it's finished, right? So by the time people call it bear market, it's already done, the same thing goes over here. By the time people say, people get to the realization that we are in the bear market, it's already over, Same goes down here, right? It's going down, nah, it's not bear market, it's fine, but bam, okay, it's bear market now, right? It's only at the bottom that people say this is bear market, but they never say it's bear market when it's going down, because there is always hopium, there is always some kind of a, it's okay, guys, we can climb out of this, it's fine, but is a bear market, I wouldn't say it's bear market, but it's definitely a downtrend. It's bearish market, at least. I don't know it's bear market, but it's bearish market. 38k is the bottom. We are going to retrace to 44k. Options expired today. Max pain is 44, but SM max pain is below 41. Somebody's posted at 40, 41, 44k. Above 44k, bulls win 103 million. Below 41, they bears win 80 million or something like that. Hey Till, I hope you're well. It's all about the weekly close, I reckon. Weekly close, daily close. It's all about this trend line, the way I see it. So anything that happens right now, it's kind of whatever, right? It's kind of whatever. Everything is about this trend line. This trend line is what I'm looking for. For me, for this thing to stop dumping, we gotta get above trend line, right? We gotta get above trend line. If you lived in Yugoslavia, there's nothing to you. Yeah, no, it's okay. Bro, do you think there is a barrier Elliott wave? That's what my Tia is telling me. Would love to know your thoughts. I don't do Elliott waves, man. I'm not the Elliott wave kind of guy. It just doesn't, spank my monkey the right way. So, I don't do Elliott waves. I do a lot of other stuff, but I don't do Elliott waves. I'm sorry about that. Need high volume capitulation event before we see actual relief rally. Gymplay have been watching Benjamin Cohen. I saw the video, man. I saw the video. Yeah, so what Benjamin Cohen has said, I'm gonna show you guys. Volume up here. What Benjamin Cohen said is we need one of these big capitulation candles happening. So you can see here during capitulation we got this big capitulation. Corona, we got a big capitulation. Down here we got also big capitulation as well. But on this move to the downside we got a big capitulation. So what he's saying down here, if you want to go towards the upside, you gotta have a big capitulation candle up here as well. I mean, that might be the case. I mean, we need maybe some kind of capitulation. We already saw that, for example, on the RSI, on the weekly RSI, that we are at some kind of level, 40 RSI on the weekly. If we fall below that, it's capitulation, right? We are already at these levels, right? We are already at these levels. Look here, I'm telling you guys, maybe we're gonna slowly getting pushed below this 31 level. But if we get below 31 level, then there's nothing all the way down to 20k. People saying we cannot go back down to 20k, man. We cannot, because you know every time before, you know, the low, it was higher than the previous high and stuff like that, right? But you know, never say never. Stuff can happen, stuff can happen. But right now, these are the support areas that we have. 38, 39,000. That's what's holding us up right now. It's very important support area. Next is around 34, 35,000. If we get down then and break through that, we got going down to 31, 32,000. And 31, 32,000 is the last support area before we dump all the way down to 20k, guys. All the way down to 20k. And to be honest with you, guys, if we're gonna get some kind of capitulation area, it's gonna be really fast move down here into this 31 zone, and then we bounce towards the upside, or we're gonna slowly bleed towards this, and this is gonna be capitulation area. I don't know about you, I'm feeling pretty, you know, good if you get this kind of capitulation instead of this kind of capitulation area, right? So, but the thing to notice is after every kind of capitulation area, you got a period of sideways movement, accumulation, right? You know, Wyckoff's accumulation, stuff like that. Why? Because you get accumulation, there are people that want to load up. So if you get some kind of big fast move down to 30,000 levels, down here again, I'm seeing some kind of sideways movements that might be some kind of accumulation area where we might continue towards the upside. But if we just slowly continue dumping down to 31, and then we get some kind of capitulation area, you know, it's gonna be down here where there's gonna be accumulation area down below. But you know, will that play out? How is it actually gonna go? You know, it's all big guesses, guys. It's all big guesses because nobody actually knows how we're gonna go. Is 38, 39 gonna hold? Is 35 gonna hold? Is 31 gonna hold? Is 20 gonna? Nobody knows. But we look at the price. Right now we are looking at the price on the 1 hourly, we are looking at price on the daily, we are looking at price on the 4 hourly time frames, and we know where the supports are. So we are saying, oh, look there. Look, very nice. We are holding this. What we need now is we need some kind of volume. We need to see bulls taking advantage of this 38. We need some to see some buying. We need to see some buying getting back above 39,000. You know, we know where the supports are, but we need to see some action from the bulls, from you and me, to push the price up. But me and you are not buying. Everybody's looking, hey man, this can drop even more, you know? Because I'm sitting on the sidelines, I'm thinking like, I need to see some kind of confirmation for some kind of stoppage on this thing, right? So let's see some kind of short. So we already know that the long term, trend line that needs to be broken for this big trend to stop is this trend line, right? But what is the short-term trend line? What do we have the you know, short-term break? Maybe it's something like this. Let's go to the daily time frame and look at it. It does look something like this up here. You can see here. It's not steep enough. It's not steep enough. I think we need to go to the 1 hourly. On a 1 hourly, there is this trend line up here. I'm gonna show you right now. It's not this up here. It's something down here, but you know, everything is. Is this broken up here? Maybe this trend is broken. Let me go to the 5-minute chart up here. We're gonna do 5-minute chart, you know, TA right now up here and see if this trend line. So you can see this big fat trend line. This big fake trend line up here on the 5-minute chart. This smaller downtrend got broken. And this is the same thing that you wanna see on the weekly time frame. You wanna, you know, you're having some kind of downtrend. You wanna see the price breaking the trend line. Now breaking the trend line doesn't mean you're gonna go towards the upside, but it is, you know, probable to go up. But you can see it can also do something like this and then continue going towards downside. So if you go towards downside, you can see that this 5-minute trend line is showing right now that we might just dump all the way down 35,000 levels. Can this be maximum pain for us? I don't know, but you know, we might go towards those levels because this trend line is gonna hold us around those levels. So we're gonna see how this actually plays out. Let's pop some moving averages up here right now, and I'm not seeing that much bullishness right now. I'm hoping this can somehow, you know, bounce towards the upside, but the bullishness is kind of lacking. There is not enough buying power up here, so I'm afraid, you know, it might for some reason just drop on the downside down here. It's hard to say what's gonna happen next. The best thing we can do is just, you know, just sit down and wait and, you know, watch the madness evolve. Again, you are there where we are, all depressed. We love you, brother. Yeah, but not all the time. I'm sorry, guys, lately, but you know, even I get kind of bored of the market. Even I kind of get bored of the sideways move. Even I lose subscribers every single day. Doesn't matter what kind of video you make, you kind of lose subscribers because people, you know, people don't want to listen to you. Nobody cares about Bitcoin. Let's see up here. Let's see up here. Google Trends. Do you think, you know, do you think people care about Bitcoin? I don't think people care about Bitcoin. Let's see, Bitcoin. Does people care about Bitcoin? Okay, let's see Bitcoin and see last 12 months. We are at some kind of 25. Look at this. This is Norway. So, okay, let's take worldwide. Worldwide Bitcoin. Look at it. We are at 29, like this past 12 months. Let's go past 5 years. Let's go past 5 years. Look here. This is 2017. This is the bull market. Right now we are at 22 and going down. I mean, in the, you know, down here, when did we go below? February 25, 2018. February 25, 2018. When was that? February 25th February 2018. Well, that's back here, right? Here we go. 25th February. This is the right now we are at this point in you know, in interest. So if you remember in 2017 when we started going down here, you know, people start losing interest, and after that it just kind of went sideways, right? Sorry, sideways, down. So maybe we are right now at this 20 levels, and you know we still got interest, but you know it's kind of boring, man. It's kind of boring. You can see here at the lowest we are down at 7 or something like that, and right now you can see these bottoms down here at this is 23, 23, 23. This 23, 23. So right now we are 22. Okay. So this is the lowest we have been ever since we have had this, you know, bull market over here. We are close. We are at 22 on Google Trends, 22, and the previous it was 23. So we are going. So people, retail is getting out. Retail is getting out. Retail doesn't care. We are going, you know, it's kind of boring market. There is no hype. Everybody's closing their position. Everybody's like, F this. If somebody bought something, it's down like 90%. They don't want to take out the money. I know, because I remember in 2017, people that bought stuff and went down 90%, they just forget about the bull. They don't care anymore. They're like, F this. I'm just going to leave it there for the next 10 years, man. It may get boring, but did you see how quickly the tribe jumped on your live stream within the first minute? Yeah, I did this. I did see that. But you know, I know when to make the live stream. You know, I know when to make the live stream. People go with crypto, not Bitcoin. You think so? I think it's the same chart. I think, you know, let's see. Let's compare it with crypto. You have to understand that Bitcoin is an international term in India, in China, in US. You know, Bitcoin is Bitcoin, right? But crypto is not. You know, you know, in Norway they say crypto. Crypto, you know, so it's not the same. It's not the same. In Norway, it's different term than you know, it's all the way down there. But you know, you can see also down here at it is kind of going. So crypto is kind of going a little bit towards the upside, right? Remove this one. Let's just look at the crypto up here. I don't know what happened here, but let's reload the entire thing. And there you go, and remove this one. Crypto, let's see, just crypto. Yeah, so crypto is going towards the upside. Good. So crypto is nice. There is some kind of you know, crypto is doing nice, but Bitcoin is doing badly. I didn't grow through the entire summer 2021 for this. I'm buying more. Maybe I'm crazy. I'm not panicking. Hodl till you make it. Batch, that's one way to do it, man. That's one way to, but you know, you gotta be prepared to hodl for you know, for a while. People go, yeah. Search NFT. Yeah, NFT is big. NFT is probably big. Let's see up here. NFT. Yeah, NFT is going through the roof. NFT is the red one, right? NFT is going through the roof. So Bitcoin is going down, crypto is going a little bit towards the upside, and NFT is just going, you know, NFT is right now in the bull market. NFTs in the bull market. I don't know how to get into NFTs, but you know, NFTs in the bull market. Short time is bear market. Start July till now. Folks are also waiting to see what Fed says on Wednesday in their monthly meeting. Probably something about, you know, interest rate hikes. They already said that starting March, they will start increasing the interest rates. They also said that, you know, they will start quantitative easing in March. So, you know, everything is piling. I'm thinking we got like something like 2 months because before the, you know, SHIT hits the fan. So we'll see what's happening a couple of times. You know, March is only a couple of months left to go. So I'm thinking around March, you know, the thing might get a little bit bad. I mean, if this isn't bad enough, I think some kind of capitulation might come in a couple of months' times. If this isn't capitulation, you know, and I don't know. Below 20,000, I don't see. I mean, there's a lot of support lines up here on the downside and stuff like that. So I don't see how we're gonna go down. But you know, I would say any kind of move below 30,000 is capitulation area. Any kind of move towards that move. Search strap. I can wait a few years. I just keep building up my positions. Lots of gaming and metaverse sales going on right now. Yeah, that might be it, but yeah, you know, people need to be in those waters, you know, and know what, you know, when people say NFTs, people are thinking, you know, JPEGs selling for $1 million. But I don't know how serious that is, you know. The amount of experience we are gaining from all of this will be useful in the next bull or bear market. Kind of happy to think about that. That's good, man. I like the way you think, man. That's always, you know, how you should, you know, adjust. Now, technically speaking, we are still having a higher high. You want bullish news? We are having low and we are having higher low, technically, right? So on the monthly at least, monthly we are, you know, we are having a low and we are having higher low, so that's good. We are high and higher high, so that's good. So technically we are having, you know, higher lows and higher highs, so you know, bullish. How can you not be bullish when you get higher highs and higher lows, right? But this higher low up here is not yet confirmed, unfortunately. My kids are making more money than me on play to earn. She Nolan is in the chat. Hey man, how you doing? Yeah, I mean kids, you know, kids love games, and you know, if they get interested in these, you know, play to earn games, they might, you know, make something out of it. What do you think about altcoins dying? I 3x my investment in Midas DAO, even we are in downtrend BTC. Yeah, the only way you can make money in a downtrend, if you're not shorting, of course, it's by, you know, getting these projects that are not correlated with Bitcoin and crypto in general. And only places you can find in project is like, you know, Qcoin. We got a Qcoin. If you need, you know, 20% off fees on Qcoin, check out the link in the description. You can shoot that. So, you know, Qcoin got all these nice gems that are getting listed very, very early. And you know, getting you know, new tokens when stuff launches, you know, that's one way to get money in this trend. But everything else that's correlated right now, that has pair with Bitcoin and Ethereum and stuff like that, is gonna follow the crypto market. And the crypto market is falling towards the downside. Everything is gonna continue falling towards the downside. Reallocate my alts to cash, keeping BTC mentality prepared for 20k BTC now. Might be that. Just buy regular interval holders. Once they begin the hike, we're going start going up. So guys, this doesn't. Let's go back to the hourly chart up here. See how this is actually playing out. And there we go. We went back below 10 and 20 moving average down here. I don't know how much this is gonna keep on diving towards downside. How long this is gonna take? But I'm gonna tell you this, guys. I'm gonna tell you this. I'm gonna do another live stream later today if this keeps on dumping towards downside and something big starts happening. Okay, if we start hitting some kind of 35, I'm gonna make another live stream. So make sure to go and subscribe to the channel and hit the notification button. And not only notification button, you have to, you know, you have to hit the little bell button and click notifications all, so you actually get the notification. Okay, so if you wanna see the next notification, next live stream today, if there's gonna be more happenings today, I'm gonna do another live stream. But right now I see this going a little bit more towards the downside. I don't see you know, big move. I'm seeing that, you know, we are hitting some kind of lows. We are definitely at some kind of support over here, but can we crush more towards downside? Definitely can. So it's gonna be interesting to follow and see what's actually happening. Also follow me on Twitter, because on Twitter, you know, I post sometimes very you know, nice stuff. So, you know, check that out. Check that out. How low do you think Bitcoin will go? Right now we at some kind of support. So after that's 35 and then 31, give or take. Like the video. Around 200 punks in here not liking the video. Yeah, punks, hit the like button. Less that cross and these once days ago. See you just 67 days between. Come on, man, you know another coin that's not correlated. Nah, but Hex is technically going down as well. It's not correlated, but it is in bear market. Unfortunately, Hex is in the bear market as well. I don't want to show you Hex on this stream, but you know, you can check it out. You know, it's kind of going down. It's not done yet. Bottom of the wedge was met. Yeah, bottom of the wedge was met, but you know, we said that it's not a wedge, and I think it is decent support line, but we'll see. Anyways, guys, I'm gonna end the stream over here. This is the lines that you have to take into consideration if this wanna update the chart. There we go, there is update chart. So these are the lines that you have to take into consideration up to 38, 39, 34, 35, 31, 32, and all the way down at 90,000. And the top line is right now not as important, I think, as bottom line down here. And you see the support line up here, this support line. If we for whatever reason break the support line, that's gonna be capitulation, guys. Okay, got that? You break the support line, that's capitulation area. So we are not hitting any kind of 25,000 until we until some you know, in 2 weeks or something like that. And we are not hitting any kind of 31 you know, around February, 20th February or something, in a month's time or something like that. But if we go down here right now, I think that might be capitulation, because this line is just too steep to break on downside. You break on downside, you know, there is going to be a lot of selling. We are definitely some kind of support right now. I'm not quite sure that we can actually manage to break this right now towards downside. I'm not, you know, can we go down to 35? We can, but you know, I think we might be at some kind of support over here. So we just need some kind of momentum towards the upside, some kind of, you know, some kind of indication that we, and there we go, right back up again. So maybe this 5-minute chart is actually working out, and we gonna go towards the upside. Hard to say what's gonna happen, but just in case, guys, if any kind of dump happens, I'll be here with live stream. Okay, thanks for the stream, bro. Yeah, thanks everybody for stopping by. Chadwick, the Central Plant, Crypto, Hurls Chair, Badge Guitar, Birgit, Grassel, everybody, thanks for stopping by, guys. If you pull up on the falling wedge, you may have seen a bottom. Yeah, but I don't think it's falling wedge. Aaron Riddenbush, hi man, how you doing? Everybody, thanks for stopping by. If you haven't checked if you haven't seen the live stream, it's only 56 minutes long, so you know, check it out. Thanks for watching the live stream. Thanks for stopping by. Thanks for hitting the like button. Thanks for hitting the subscribe button. Thanks for following me on Twitter, stuff like that. You know, the bear market, if this bear market is gonna continue for a while, so you know, we're gonna have another live stream. Anyways, guys, that's it. Bye bye. Also, if you wanna sign on Qcoin, get gems, 20% off fees, just so you know. Okay, see you around, guys. Bye bye. Oh, not that button. Where is the button?